So I'm introduced to the Lord in county jail. Let's see. In Wyandotte County Jail, I had this roommate. He always wanted me to read in the Bible because he could not read. So he asked me to read in the Bible. I was like, I'm not trying to do that, And so I kind of go out into the pod and do my own little thing, and and they're holding hands, asked me to join their prayer circle. I'm like, no, I don't need Jesus now that I'm in jail, So I go back to my room and I kind of wuss up to my roommate and reading the Bible. And so he leaves. I'm like, praise God, he's gone, And then I go to court. The judge is like, I'm gonna let you out. And I'm like, I don't want out. Send me to prison. Let me go do my prison time. So he's like, all right, I've never had no one do that. Are you all right? I was like, yeah. So send me back to my room. And I end up going to El Dorado prison, so the southeast corner of Kansas. And I walk in my room, I walk in my new cell, and here's the guy. As soon as I walk in there, there's spiritual books, Bibles everywhere. He won't come out. He talks about God every day, all day. That's all he does. And then he leaves. Next thing you know, I got another guy walking in with his orange study Bible from Hamburg, Germany. His name is Jason Black. He talks to me. He's having debates with me about God. And he then says, well, you can have my Bible because I'm leaving. So I was like, all right. So I get it from him. I go to segregation. Then they ship me to Norton, which is in the northwest corner of Kansas. So all the way, 8-hour bus ride all the way to the whole other side of the state. I go there. I walk in my new room, new cell, whole other side of the state, and there's another guy. He's my roommate. He's kicked back, reading a black book, and on the front of it says Holy Bible. So he's talking to me about God every day, and he goes to the chaplain, gets me a Bible, and starts highlighting everything in it. And he's like, come to my Bible study, go get baptized. So I got baptized for him, not for myself, to make him happy. So I go to these Bible studies, and I'm super high. I felt like I was Paul on the road to Damascus. I'm sitting there doing something I don't want to do, laughing at all these people, and it was messed up. They're sitting there worshiping, and I'm just sitting there laughing, just making so much fun of them, So I go into the hole, get out of the hole, then go back in the hole, and they told me, well, you're leaving. We're going to send you to another prison. So I was like, all right, But I went to the Sacred Review Board, and they're like, you can go to 5 different more prisons in the state of Kansas. Well, I wanted to go to Ellsworth, where my best friend was. But I don't pick the prison, they pick the prison. So I went back to my cell and I prayed for the first time. I was like, Lord, send me to Ellsworth. Let me see my best friend Alex, and if it's possible, put me in the same cell house as him. I said it for a week straight. They came, got me, put me on the bus, and they were like, you want to know where you're going? I said, yeah. They said, Ellsworth. I was like, all right. I'm about to get whatever drugs I want, pretty much, because I knew what my best friend that I grew up with since I was in the 2nd grade did in all the other prisons, because he has a 21-year sentence. So I knew that he had whatever I wanted. So that's why I was praying to go there. Well, when I get to Ellsworth, I'm sitting at a table. No one's talking to me because I'm fresh off the bus again. And the guy on my right is telling this other guy how this guy named Ace just bought him a Bible. Well, my best friend is Ace. Well, he used to go by Ace. But clearly, I was thinking to myself, he's not buying no one a Bible. If anything, he's smoking it. And then I looked at the guy. I was like, is he short, got some tattoos, can draw real good? They said, yeah. I said, he's all about his money. They said, no, he's all about God. I was like, what, my best friend? And I was like, what cell's he in? They said he's in 214, cell 214. I was in 215, his next door neighbor. And when he came in from work that night, he saw me and his eyes just lit up. He was like, we need to talk. So we sat down and talked, and he told me how he gave his life to God after his grandma died in 2014 because she showed him the unconditional love like God shows us. And I knew his grandma very well. She was like my grandma, pretty much. And so He told me that when he heard I was living on the streets in a tent, homeless, he was praying for me, praying to God for him to bring me to him. And then I was praying from segregation to go to him. And then God just connects those dots. You know, it was just amazing. So we're in prison just going to Bible study about 6 times a week, church, doing Bible studies in the cell house. We have people that are never getting out, killers, child molesters, everything, you know, coming to us, asking questions, asking for prayer, giving their life to God, Muslims, sorcery people, wicked, you know, and now I get out and I'm just living for the Lord. And that's it, you know, I'm just serving him wherever he wants me to go, I'm there. Whether he wants me to go, sell, I'm there.
Can I get up?